And lastly, this is like the easiest. You people on the left know that Donald Trump had nothing at all to do with this collusion narrative, this Russian collusion narrative. You guys know that, right? So the only question, really, well, my latest question is, when is this stuff going to fade away? I mean, when are these morons going to stop buying the New York Times newspaper and reading Donald Trump, the collusion evidence has come out? There has been zero evidence because there's no collusion. I mean, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's just so dumb. We live in a wacky planet, man. This planet is crazy. This is a nutty planet, man. I hope next time, next time around, or whatever way you want to call it, I'm not born on planet Earth, or I'm at least born not as a human, because it's just so dumb. How long is it going to be before cowardly minorities just sack Park Avenue? How long is it going to be before you get assaulted on the train because you're white?
I want to make this official. I'm now ready to be among the first to say that his reign will end. Definitely. He's done. You could write it down in stone. He will not finish his first term. There's no way in the world he finishes 4 years. He's not capable of it. The country's sick of it. The people in power are sick of it. And yes, that is important. It could be as quickly as a week. It could be as long as 18 months. I would be surprised. Wow, I would be very surprised if he made it all the way to 18 months. From this day forward, my best guess is within 6 months. But like I said, it could be so much faster that you're going to be shocked by it. It's just only a matter of time before Donald Trump resigns in disgrace. And I'm telling you right now, I guarantee you he will.
I am the Dallas conservative here to tell you that Donald Trump will definitely win the 2020 presidency. This is why. I'm going to give you the simple, obvious case, which is all you need, but then I'll also give you a more detailed and further inspiring case. Most simply, you see how Trump was elected in 2016, all those people that voted Trump in 2016? Why did they vote that way? Because they believed his agenda that he would make America great again, okay? Those people have been watching Trump if he was for real or if he was a fraud, if he would have the ability to accomplish his dreams or not, and it is utterly clear to all the people that voted for him and are scrutinizing him in a positive, honest way that he has more than passed the test. He has more than proved presidential caliber, his ability to lead the country in positive directions. He ran on a platform of making America great again, and he has done just that. He has been exhaustive in his energy. His results are very tangible and can be articulated explicitly, and numbered and bullet pointed. You can see my video, Donald Trump is the best president in the history of the United States, which I do believe. So all those people that already voted for him and won him the election will do the same thing again, but now it gets better. Clearly, there is a big group of people that some voted for him and some may not have voted for him, but they're in the same group that the main issue with Trump was that people worried that he was an untested product. They worried that because he is a little bit nuts in a certain way, I think it's a good way. It's just he's a flavorful guy, but you can say he's a little bit nuts. You're not sure how he would react. Maybe he would get angry and push a nuclear button, or maybe who knows what his international policy would be like, et cetera, et cetera. Well, now we've seen it. We've test-driven the Trump product, and it runs beautifully. He has a spine of steel. He has a lot of intelligence. He's fixing everything, internationally and nationally, more than I believed he could. I give Trump an A, a solid A. I don't know why I don't give him an A+, but all right, a few little things. But an A is a very high score. So everyone that voted for him is going to vote for him again. Everyone now that was worried that he wasn't the tested product now see that he is the real thing, and they feel comfortable now. So if they didn't vote, or if they voted for Clinton in a tentative attitude, they will now say, okay, this incumbent is good, and they will vote for him. Furthermore, the lefts that still have some brains in their head, there's some of them out there, there's like 40% of them or something maybe, they must realize both the news that they've been piling on their head has been fake, fake, fake. No one even believes at all the New York Times or Washington Post or BuzzFeed. They know it's false. So all those very powerful weapons of the left are gone. And the left themselves, this is 4 now, have proven to the world the true abominable slime that they are with their New York plays that they're going to kill the president like Julius Caesar, with their shooting senators, with their rioting, with their hypocrisy. Any leftists who still had half a brain or who are clinging to the old Kennedy ideal or something, they must be compelled to say, this Donald Trump guy, he's the best guy for the job. It's proven. So all those people are going to vote for Trump. So I don't see in my mind's eye how Trump is going to lose the election. It's literally impossible to me. I don't see a scenario. The only possible thing I can say for the Democrats, honestly, is that they're very good in canvassing. They have a great ground game, and they get everyone out screaming on the doors to all the people who don't vote. They get them out to vote. That's their best weapon they have left. But like I said 7 minutes ago, the people who voted for Trump are going to vote for him again. And also, who does the left even have? So, in short, it's done. It's finished. When 2020 rolls around a year from now, and then the spring and then the summer, and we hear all this insanity about, oh, the election's coming, and we see the MSNBC polls and the Huffington Post polls saying Trump is down 7 points, and all the lies they do, the New York Times saying it's a 78% chance Trump's going to be defeated and all that, don't even worry about it. Just tune it out. Watch an X-Files marathon, and then after November 6th or November 8th, whatever it's going to be, Trump's going to be the president. Mark my words. Now, here is the more detailed good news. Let's talk government shutdown, shall we? This government shutdown situation is going to go well for the Republicans. This is why. All right, Trump said he'd probably shut down the government, and then in the days before the actual shutdown, he did a tactic that he often does. If you haven't noticed this, he often does this. He tests the water on his plans. So he puts out a tweet or two, or he goes in the news and he says, well, first he's like, I'm gung-ho about the wall. Then he vacillates a bit. He goes, well, it'll probably keep it shut down, but we'll see what happens. And then he waits and he listens. And thank God we have some Republicans here and there with backbones. The gist of the Republican sentiment was, Trump, don't back down on this. We got your back. We're entrenching. We're ready to go to real war on this. We're ready for a shutdown. Don't back down on this wall idea. And that, obviously, was exactly what Trump was hoping to hear. So now Trump is confident that his support gave him positive feedback. Trump has a spine of steel. And the Republicans have this sound case. Think about what we're arguing. $5 billion for a border wall. Very, very reasonable, sound, intelligent posture to have. What does the left have? And furthermore, let's go into more detail on this. There's a great silver lining, or maybe even more than a silver lining, on the Democrats gaining the House. Because now that the Democrats have the House, Trump is saying, great guys, you have the House. I'm happy for you Democrats. Let's negotiate. We can negotiate DACA. We can negotiate some pork barrel things for the left. We can put money into schools. What do you guys want? I'm here to wheel and deal. I got all these nice cards to play with you guys. And the left, they're exposed because they know, everybody knows, that if Trump gets his wall, it's a massive victory. Or even some funding, it's a massive victory. And they are right to hold out, but they have no more standing room. They have no more ground to fight on. They're exposed. The ground is gone. Everyone knows that Trump wants to deal, and the Democrats are being completely non-reasonable. People like to say Trump throws a tantrum. Clearly, the Democrats are throwing a tantrum, and everyone sees it, and the Democrats know it, and it's exposed. What talking points can the Democrats make anymore? There's just nothing more they can say, and the Republicans are dug in. So I don't know how long it's going to last. It could last a couple months, maybe more. And people will get nervous. But in this game of chicken, we have the great driver, and we have the bigger car, and we have the moral high ground. So there's just no losing. There's no losing. And thus, when the wall funding is given, it's going to be a huge win for the Republicans. You're going to start seeing video footage of people putting up the wall. The Democrats are going to once again be flat on their face, and the momentum will carry right on through to the 2020 elections. And that's that, really. I could even talk about more. Okay, I'll talk about a little more, just give you a few more tidbits. This Trump withdrawing from Syria was great. It should have happened for all the variety of reasons. It's not like leaving Iraq, where we destroyed the entire country and we have to rebuild it, and if we leave, there's a vacuum of ISIS. No. It's completely different. We're not rebuilding Syria. We were there for some humanitarian stabilization. We never had some kind of mandate to be there. And Russia will handle it over there. There's not going to be any ISIS-type factions arising in Syria. Trump's only going to look good leaving Syria. He's going to be able to brag about it in the 2020 campaign, along with the laundry list of accomplishments that he's done. He's going to be pulling them out in some kind of audio visuals, I bet, and he should. So, in short, the future is looking wonderful for the Republican Party, and I might even go so far as to say this. Trump is going to continue doing the greatest job through the full 8-year tenure. And then, in 2024, the people are going to have a choice between a Democrat and a new Republican. And, okay, I don't know who this guy is, but a very winning selling point will be, do you want to continue in the direction that we've gone for 8 years? And the answer is going to be, well, of course. And thus he will be elected. Thus, in truth, we have great times through 2028. Fantastic times ahead of us. Before I leave, just remember, don't worry about the fake news. Don't worry about all the garbage you're going to hear. Don't worry about it. And to boot, maybe we'll get 1 or 2 more justices in there in the Supreme Court. Life is good. It's really time for us to enjoy ourselves. Do your political duty and vote and speak the positive, speak for right-wing causes, but no stress, no more worrying. The left simply has nothing left in their bag of tricks. It's empty. Now it's just scream racist. That's all they can do is scream racist. I'm a Dallas conservative.